Good afternoon, welcome, it's Anna here. And I'm back with my two small journals. I have been quietly working away behind the scenes here or off camera. I don't know, I've not been in the mood for being on camera lately, but that's going to change. So, I have been, as I said, working away. They're so small. I am thinking about the end papers here. I have had these in the paper press once. I have added lots of little flips and pockets and stuff. And I have added some stuff to the first page. And I want to add another pocket. Because I have, let's just move the other signatures to the side a bit. I want to add same kind of pocket in both books, because both journals, because they are so small. As you can see, they're tiny, smaller than my hand, and because of that I want to add at least one bigger pocket. And I have this paper. It's körjournal in Swedish. You know, the kind of journal you had in your car back in the days, where you added the date and the meter, and you added how far you're driven, and if you're driven in, you know, private or at work, and how much you put in the car, and how much it was. Yeah. And this journal is, because it's a kind of journal, you flip like this. So one side is upside down, and that kind of bothers me a little bit. So I wanted to add a pocket on this page that is upside down, and I'm gonna add a full page pocket, which might sound big, but in this little journal it is very tiny. So I have some cards, some postcard stuff that I am choosing from. These are from a some kind of images belonging to a novel called Gösta Berlings Saga. It was a Swedish author called Selma Lagerlöf that wrote that. She actually got the Nobel Prize, not for that journal book, I think, but so these are from that collection. And then I have two other photo postcards, and I'm not sure. It's for this journal. I don't think I want anything too grungy. Maybe I could go with one of these. And just cut, my plan is to cut it down, make a notch, and glue it down on three sides. So no big thing. I'm gonna go with that one. So I'm going to start by deciding how big I want it. This will cut off some of the... Nope, I will not take that one. I don't want to cut down that. Let's go with the girls. I hope they will fit. Yes, they will. So I will start by cutting down both sides. And this is just a postcard, so it's no, even though it's a photo postcard, I think it's okay to cut it down. How high do I want it? I can cut off a piece up here. And a piece down here. That is the perfect height. Let's just take it like that as well. Getting rid of the scraps. And let's see. So now this has two functions. One, it's a big pocket or small pocket, depending on how you see it. And two, it covers up the upside down text, at least at one side. The other side we will have to deal with. Maybe I can cover it with something else. That's nice. I love that picture of the small girls in their lovely little sandals and their matching outfits. Really cute. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a notch about the center. Ouch. I hit myself in the nose. Oh dear. And then I'm going to just gently ink the new edges. And I'm going to glue it down. So this is not any advanced thinking behind this. I just decided that I wanted a bigger pocket here. Because I have lots of small pockets. And I'm going to take it all the way out to the edge on this side and leave a tiny bit of space on this side so that it doesn't bulk up the spine of the book. So, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Hope you had a nice Easter holiday. We have had a very quiet Easter here. Just went to my mother-in-law one day and then I made Easter lunch, Easter dinner, and my eldest daughter came home to eat with us. That was nice. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm just looking for some tissue to get rid of or some paper towel to get rid of the excess glue. I'm going to put the pin back in. Yeah, and then my husband and the kids, the small kids, has been away they went away yesterday and it's going home this evening. Oh, I love this. That's so nice. And then I can put something in here. In this pocket. Nice and easy. I could have had some gussets to it though, to make it bigger, but I'm gonna put this back in the center. This little journal is almost ready to be sewing the signature in and filling it up. As you can see, it has a really nice pinch. And I like that because I'm going to add some more decorations. And it will be a nice journal. Small but mighty. So this one, the papers have not been in the paper press. And I have lots of space left. I want to add a similar pocket on the same type of paper because I know I have it somewhere in here. Just have to find it. I see it, there it is. So once again, I'm moving the papers to the side. And I want to add it onto the page that is upside down. So I'm just gonna have to decide on what's on this side. So I'm taking out my images again, my photos, not photos, my postcards, and let's see which one I want. I am tempted to use the man. Maybe I should use one of these grungy ones. And here the whole image will fit. I will just have to take it out down a smidge down here. I still want to use this one though. Man reading a book in this really funny looking chair made out of old wood. Okay, I'm gonna put it in my pile here of stuff, so but I think I'm gonna use this one. So I am going to cut it down just a little bit. I'm adding a small pencil mark there. I'm thinking about maybe adding some gussets, because if I add gussets it can hold more things. And this one is actually wider, of course. Gussets or no gussets? I am thinking. See if I can fold this. I'm thinking very quietly, if you want to know. So I'm thinking I might actually fiddle with this, because I want to have more room to add stuff in the pockets. Going to cut this off. That's nice. Let's make one more. I hope I'm in frame. Go. And I just used some paper scraps I had in my stash lying over there on my desk. And now this pocket will be a bit more, have a bit more room in it. So instead of, as you noticed in that book, I can only use like this much of the pocket. Now I can use the entire height of it, and that's good. That's really good. That means that we can add more stuff to the pocket, or a bigger card at least. Maybe I should have a gusset down here as well. Didn't think of that. Well, can't think of everything. Oh no, I forgot something. Did you realize what I forgot? I forgot to put the notch in. Whew. Good thing I realized that before it was too late. That That was a very small notch. Maybe I can use my oval punch instead. Well, a bit bigger. And of course, I forgot to ink it. Okay, let's try again. Gusseted Pocket, take 2. Keep your fingers crossed that everything goes as planned this time. And let's once again use the paper towel to get rid of any excess glue here. That didn't go as planned, did it? No. Did I glue it shut? Maybe I did. No, I didn't. There we go. Perfect. So now I have added big pockets and let's see. I want to add some more pockets as well and other decorations. Let's see what I have. Oops. Almost have a Craftalange there. A Craftalange, if you don't know, is an avalanche in your craft room. Not something you desire to have. So what else do I want to do? I want to add, what else do I have? I have so much stuff. I have this little, this is a small vintage Christmas card actually. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And it's a picture of a church in a town in Sweden called Sundsvall. And it's vintage, and I thought I could add it like a hidden journaling space like this, and then a pocket behind it or a tuck spot. So I'm just gonna want to find a space for that, and I think I want to add it on a page with some text. Put that here. I just want to round that corner up here so that it's made more evident that it is a tuck spot. And of course I'm going to do a bit of inking. That didn't have any. There it is. Oops. My scorched timber just flew. Do I want to add something here to grab onto? Do you think? I could do a piece of this laundry label, the French laundry label, in a French book. Now I should have the tiny attacher, the Tim Holtz one. I am tempted to buy one actually. But I haven't found any shops that carry it, any physical shops, only the online shops. There we go. There's some more glue here. Should I add something else? What else do we want? I could stamp something. I could add. I'm just thinking how aloud. See what I have here on my desk. Nope, nothing that jumps out and says I want to be there. Nope, nothing like that. So I'm just going to glue it down as it is right now. I can always decorate it later. As I said, hidden journaling space and a pocket. I love using this kind of hidden things. There we go. These journals are so much fun. I'm having too much fun making them. It's so much fun. I also found this in a magazine, a vintage magazine. It's one of the Master's Voice commercials, and I could maybe make this into a pocket, maybe somewhere, or maybe I can make it into a journaling card, because I don't want to cut it down. It could fit there. Because I really want to use it. I think this was so much fun that I found that one. And I want to add some, what's it called? You know, some cardstock or something behind it. Just looking through my scraps here. See if I can find any scrap cardstock lying around in my stash. Or maybe some quick page. This is a piece of fly leaf that could be sturdy enough. It doesn't have to be white though. It could even use a piece of, this is even thicker, piece of cards, book page, because the writing won't show through. That's good. Let's use that one. And I'm gonna use some glue page and some glue, and then I'm gonna cut it down and ink it afterwards. Lovely. using my little tool to flatten it out and make sure the glue sticks down all the way around. Perfect. And now I am going to cut it to the right size. Go. Fits absolutely lovely on that page, so I'm going to just ink it up and make a notch and glue it down. Once again, eyeballing the center here. And inking that little notch as well. I love using commercials like this into pockets and journaling cards. So much fun. Adding a vintage air to the journals. So much fun. Haha. Fun. Yes. I have to find something to do with the first page here, and I have a few more pocket ideas, but this video will have to be short and sweet today. I have other things to do as well besides working in my studio. So I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this short and sweet video, so give it a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate it. It helps me get in the algorithm with my videos and be shown to more people. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. I will be back soon with another video. Bye.